Hey guys, so it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? So this is in fact my what I call the Super JoAnns. David and I decided to come and see if we could find any new yarns today. So we took a little adventure. Yeah, and of course I had to do a voiceover because every place is playing their music blaringly loud. So hopefully I didn't record us going in. So I just made this intro and I'm hoping that it's good enough and that you don't mind. But I promise I'll get to the yarny goodness in just a second here. I did find quite a bit and I hope that you have a drink ready. This isn't new. I just wanted to start off by showing you some of the end caps that they had. It wasn't on clearance, but it was cleared out. It's some of the Go for Faux. They had this one I really liked. I do try to get close up and show you guys so I don't have to read all of the labels, like what size it is, where it's from, that kind of thing, the name of it. Like this is Lynx. Most of you probably already know about the Go for Faux from Lion Brand. This is Go for Faux Sparkle. They did have a patch of that worked up, and it's really pretty. And then they had the thicker Go for Faux. That's what I actually use for my Santa's Favorite Hat tutorial that I have up, in case you're interested to get ready for the next Christmas season. Yeah, just thought I'd stop by that area first. And then I found these witchy books and cards. They had oracle cards and tarot cards in with their books section, and I couldn't resist, of course. That first set of cards, the moon phase cards, I actually had been looking at on Etsy already. So I may end up going back for those. I did not get them, spoiler alert. But all of these cards look pretty cool. I really like Supernatural. I'm not so much into The Nightmare Before Christmas. That book right here, the tarot coloring book, I wanted to take that home with me so bad. I even went back and thought about it. And these books are pretty cool. I was like really impressed to see them at JoAnns. But onto the yarn. So this is, I guess, a popular TV show that I have never seen. But as far as I know, they've only had it on lionbrand.com. They do have it in store at my Super JoAnns. They only seem to be pretty basic colors. And I also assume that they're named after things on the show. It is a size 4. They basically feel like Red Heart to me, like not terribly soft. Like at least like the newer Red Heart, like Red Heart's really tried, So it's not the worst thing I've ever felt in my life, but it's not anything to write home to mom about by any means. I guess they made a cute attempt. If you're a fan of the show, I'm sure they made a cute attempt at the labeling. But yeah, that's Black Crow, which I like crows, but I'm sure if you're a fan of the show, again, it has a different meaning. But you're basically buying, in my opinion, Red Heart yarn when you're getting this. So, or maybe Pound of Love, since it's Lion Brand. But there's the white of the line. And then they had, I think, 2 different grays. These are $7.99 each, which I think that's a sale in itself. And then I saw signs that said like 20% off of yarn. So I don't know. I guess if you really like the show, maybe it'd be cool. When they had the Downton Abbey stuff, like I had wished later that I had gotten some of it, but I don't know. Anyway, it was a new yarn that was at the store they had not had before, so I thought I would show it to you guys. This is not anything that I was going to come home with by any means. Not to knock it, but but yeah, there was quite a variety, but again, all plain colored items. It was pretty enough. Just seemed a little pricey to me. I don't know. What do you guys think? There goes David. He was such a good sport today while I was going through everything because I found so much yarn that I didn't expect to find at the store. I know after this, yeah, right along the side, I wasn't sure, so there's 25 or 20% off yarn this week. I wasn't sure if these were new colors, but it was a new display there of the Vanna's Choice, which I was pretty surprised to see. I thought they were basically starting to discontinue Vanna's Choice yarn. And as far as basic yarn goes, like, this is a yarn I really like. So I wanted to show you guys the colors that they had out. And there's quite a decent variety of them. When we get more towards the bottom, you'll see they didn't have like just plain colors. They have like some tweed colors down there. But it's also your basic, just 4-weight, 100% acrylic. Yeah. I think a lot of people are probably familiar with it. They've probably worked with it at least once in their life. Like, maybe not everybody has. I've only worked with it a little bit, but I mean, what I have, I do like it. I have some of the older stuff that I know they've probably discontinued in colors. Like, if you've seen the voodoo doll that I made out of like this colorful tweed with a gray background, that's a Vanna's Choice that I don't think you can get anymore. This color was, this terracotta was really blown out. So I was trying to like get it to focus in on the color more. But yeah, there's a couple different shades of each color choice. Like there was a couple different oranges, a couple different greens. They're really pretty. I really like this like speckled one that was there. And again, I went through a little bit quickly, partially because there was a lot of yarn. Like you can see, this video is like over a half hour long. And this is strictly just me showing you guys the new yarn that was there. It wasn't me stopping to talk or do anything but show you guys the yarn. And also because I wasn't positive what was and wasn't new in the Vanna's Choice. So I definitely do go a little quickly through this. So that purple was very pretty. It was normally $5.49. Like I said, everything this week was 20% off. Here's the tweedy looking colors. Barley, that's a really pretty one. And then I had a heck of a time with this next green one, because that is like, it kept looking very gray to me, but it was more like, almost like a sage green, which I guess on the video back home now, it looks a little more green than it did under the lights on my camera in the store, but it definitely still looked a little more sagey green at the store to me, and I was really wanting to show that to you guys. That Orion Blue was also really, really pretty. And try as I might, I wasn't getting the colors to look great. This was very unexpected, and they didn't have the sale price listed. Like, it said sale, but we're all familiar, I'm sure, with Mandala. Like, even if you haven't used it, even if maybe you're in a country that doesn't have Lion Brand accessible, I'm sure you've at least probably seen it by now. And most of these big bundled ones are the same, our bonus bundle, I'm sorry, are the same colorways as the smaller ones. But much more yarn, obviously. But I didn't expect them to just show up at JoAnns. I haven't gotten a chance to check out this JoAnns in a little while, but I know that the bigger mandalas have been out for quite some time, and I was pretty surprised that they were now in the store because they never have been. Oh, that one was gorgeous. Yep, there's my finger. Very professional camera person here. Gorgeous color. It's a little worse for wear, but that's okay. I wanted desperately to take one of these home. I'm trying to be very good about not buying very much yarn. So I was trying to ask myself through the whole store, do I really need to bring this home? I do have the smaller mandalas of most of the colors that I really liked. So do I need to bring this home with me? Spirit's really pretty too. Like, I don't gravitate towards like blues that often, but Spirit was a really pretty one. I just liked seeing them personally. And then they had some new of the Ogos. These were $6.99. I was talking to David about this, and I was like, these are so small and odd looking. The coloramas, I hadn't seen them before. And he pointed out that they were basically for a hat, which, duh, there's a hat pattern looking, or at least it says 3 hours, and one of these equals a hat. It says it right on the package. So hopefully we can see the names. That one's Tabby. I really liked that one, but I bet you guys already knew that. That one was also Tabby. I was just figuring out for myself that they were slightly wound a little bit different. So the one color was showing on top where they weren't on the other ones. But these are a bulky 5, 100% acrylic, made in Turkey. There's all the stats again. I tried to make sure for all of these that you could see it so you can like pause it if you need to. Like if you're very interested in knowing those. I wanted to get with the showing because there was so much again. Baha. The black one made me laugh. I expected the color to just be like black or basic black, but it was a biker jacket. So my style. There were only a couple of solid colored ones like that too. That one's lippy. I think I gave up trying to one-handed put that back. I did end up putting it back later because you know me, I have to go through the aisles and put everything back in order anyway. I'm certainly not going to leave it badly. Was that sticky rice? So I guess there were a couple more solid colors in the more neutral tones. Salt and pep. Not salt and pepper. I wonder if the band has that trademarked. Remember that band from the 90s? They're touring again, by the way. And then some really pretty blue tones. That's probably the one the hat was made from on the picture there, I guess. Blue Mustang. Oh, look at those purples. Concord Crush. Ooh, that was a bin full of happiness right there. That's so pretty. Wine Time, which should also be happiness. And then we have Overboard. So yeah, and I thought that I thought those were just the only ones. They were $6.99 each. But then for $3.29 each, these are the Ogos that we're more familiar with. I don't think I took a lot of time again with these just because I think more people are more familiar with them. There's your stats on them. These are the medium 4-weight ones that are basically, I believe, like Red Heart Super Saver. And these, I think, were the first ones that came out. Yeah, they're the Red Heart Super Saver ones. Like this one's just black, because the solid one, that would just be like the black Super Saver in the Ogo form. Probably just white. Yep, that was just white. There was a few more solid colors, I guess, here. The gray was Dusty Gray. That green is really pretty. I've always liked that green. Hunter. Yeah, Hunter green. They have some really pretty ones that they have in these Ogos. Forest is really pretty. That's jewel tone. Somebody had left that up so I could just film it and move on, because these were packed fairly tight in some of the rows too, and some of the labels ripped, so it was hard to get them unpacked. Peacock. I know my camera work left a little to be desired today. Sorry about that, you guys. A soft navy. This one I really, really liked. I think, is it just rainbow? Yep, that one's just rainbow. And then I wonder, I think that's cherry red, or just cherry. Just cherry. This one's called Christmas, I believe. Yep, and that's like a really pretty, like a Victorian color Christmas, isn't it? Cafe Latte. And the gold one, yep, it's gold. You know I like that one. But yeah, those are, like I said, just the basic Ogos, $3.29 each. And these were Karen's Simply Soft ones, which I have never seen in that store either. And they all seem to be, I think they were all two-color, like bi-colored ones. Size 4 weight, etc. This was blue, mint, and sand. I think they were all just basically named for the two colors that were on it, if I remember right. And there's David again waiting by the side over there. He was being so patient today. Royal blue and soft pink. That one was pretty. Not the biggest fan of Karen's Simply Soft myself. Like, it's okay. I like that gold color that's in there. There was a lot of half pink ones with different colors. There's another one. And another one. Those are actually, in the town I live in, those are our school colors. And that's a pretty coral color with that. And they're normally $6.99, I see. That one I kept trying to get to come into color too. That bluish green at the top was actually a more green color. I think at some point I have a darker green one in my hand that I like try to hold up near it too to see if I can get the color to, like, I don't know, come into focus better because of the green. But it didn't work. Spoiler alert. I think it was this one actually. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. We did end up spending quite a bit of time at this store, if you can't tell. That one was very pretty, but I bet you guys knew I liked that one, didn't you? Almond and Off-White. So they're all just named after basically the Care and Simply Soft colors that were a part of them. And then there were the blanket yarn ones, which those I believe have been out for a while. Their sale price was $7.99. They're normally $12.99. And I don't think I spent a whole lot of time on these, partially because I think these have been out for some time, and partially because they were pretty big and clunky to try to get my hand on, like one-handed. And partially because these are the ones whose labels were really like pre-ripped, it seemed like, so I didn't want to like rip them off as I was pulling them out one-handed. But yeah, the struggle was real with these today. So I hope you guys will forgive me. I think that one I ended up holding under my arm till I could put it back later. Because I knew I wasn't getting that back on the shelf in that weird spot right there. As David watched on, like, what is this crazy lady doing? He shows up to keep me company, and he's a pretty good sport about it, but I'm sure he thinks I'm just insane. See the label, the way it was hanging off of the one as I was pulling it up? Yeah, they were just starting to come apart. See? Have you guys tried the Ogos yet? I have not purchased any. I don't know. I don't hate them or love them particularly. I haven't talked myself into finding a reason to need them, and I'm currently trying not to buy very much, so it's another reason why I haven't found a reason to need them, honestly. But I know that some of the folks that I've seen have got them, have liked them. So what do you guys think about them? You should let me know in the comments below. Like, are they worth the, they seem pricier than if you just get the yarn in the skein. Unless you get them on sale, of course. But are they worth that? Like, is the comfort and convenience of them worth it? If they are higher? Inquiring minds want to know what your opinion is. But yeah, I think that pretty much concluded the blankets. And then we found the K and C yarn, some newer ones. These were solids, and then down below there's some marbled ones with some confusing names, as you'll see in a little bit here. K and C standing for knit and crochet. These were Nordic, bulky number 6, and they are 100% wool, and they definitely felt it. This isn't like the softest wool ever. I mean, it's wool, so I mean, you can't expect it to be the softest thing ever. This color is Microchip, and that made me giggle. I don't exactly know why, but it did. And I don't know, I guess I thought there would be more like technology type names once I saw that one. But I was wrong. Because this one is blush. Which, okay, yes, I can see it. The first bit, the solids, you're probably not going to think that the colors are that oddly named. Like, here's golden yellow, and this one is really pretty. You're going to be like, what is she talking about? These are oddly named. That's fine. And it is. I mean, it's fine anyway. They can name it whatever they want, but birch. It's a nice neutral white, off-white color. then there's just white. Yes, that is just white. These were normally $15.99. That to me is very pricey. I don't know. I know it's wool, but the Arabian spice was really pretty, by the way. But all of the, unless you catch them on clearance or like a really good sale or like with a coupon or something, the K&C line is fairly pricey anyway. I think this is the one I really like the name too. Yeah, Purple Potion. I really like that one. An olive. I like that green also. And then dark teal. And then, oh yeah, Portobello. I saw that later and questioned if that one was named Portobello, so I'm glad I'm voicing this over so I can go back and make sure I wasn't crazy. What was this one? Deep Taupe. Yeah, Deep Taupe. Pretty similar, not exact, but pretty similar. Very complementary. Titanium. And then Mood Indigo. There's David again. Like, are you done yet? And then we get into the more, these were pixels, and they were the more marled with white kind of colors. Same kind of stats, bulky 6, 100% wool. And here's the names. This one is called Olive. Much like the solid olive on the shelf above it. And this one is called Golden Yellow. I'm counting at least 3 N's sticking out of that one. We might be in trouble there. Let's see this gray and white one here. This one was Titanium. I'm guessing you guys see where this is going. Mood Indigo. I don't know if they were just like suggesting that these go together. Yeah, that's me double checking. Mood Indigo. Yeah, it's definitely Mood Indigo. But that one's teal multi. So that one is different. So I don't really understand that. Now is this purple multi? Nope, it's Purple Potion. Just like this one is Purple Potion. We're going to skip that one because that one's the teal multi. What did the brown one end up being? That's Portobello. Much like the Portobello right above it. And then solid blush. Which is, it's not solid, so I don't know, guys. I don't know. And there's the Arabian Spice, which is the one that I really liked up there. Yeah. I don't know. And then I found this Essential Cotton for $2.50, which is also K&C, but the only ones they had were these colors here, these 4 colors, which were pretty. I will tell you they felt, that's cherry variegated. which maybe a cherry blossom is that color. I'm not really sure. Because it's not red. It's not a trick of the camera. That is definitely like an orange colored. They feel a lot like the Walmart cotton or Hobby Lobby's I Love This Cotton. They feel very similar to both of those. They're nice. They're not. They're normally $5.49, which to me is crazy expensive. But the 2-something price that wasn't terrible. However, I don't need any cotton by any means. This pink, I had just done a giveaway previously, and I think the pink, the gray might have been in it also. I don't know if that shade is the same, but I think that pink is pretty much the same as the pink that was in my giveaway. And that was a Walmart one. And they felt like pretty much the same yarn, to be honest. I didn't go through all the colors of this Karen Jumbo, but I did want to show you, Karen Jumbo Ombre, I'm sorry. But I did want to show you some of the colors that seemed new. Like the solids, I don't think are new. But these, like this Blossom, I'm pretty sure is new. And oh my gosh, look at this. I knew before I looked that this was called Sunset. How could it not be? Yep, it is Sunset. Is that not the most beautiful thing ever? So gorgeous. Those also, I think, that they have had before. This one is new, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think all of the ombre ones are new. You can just see David's boot. Like, are you done yet? Those are gorgeous, though. Oh my gosh, the work of art. I thought those were the prettiest things in the store. And then I found a crazy amount of new Lion Brand yarn, you guys. Let's Get Cozy was like a line. There was multiple different yarns of it. This Lazy Days yarn was like a chain spun yarn. Sorry, chainette. Here is the information that's on it. Size 4. There was a lot of colors in this line. A lot of colors. See the pretty chain. It's very nice yarn. It's polyester. Yeah, 100% polyester. It's not the softest stuff on the planet, but it's not harsh. It's not harsh in any way. It's just got this, I don't know, this feel to it. I don't even know how to put it. But it's not soft like a latte cake kind of soft, but it's not harsh. Like, it's squishy. I really don't know how to put it in words. It would be fine for anything. It's like I said, it's not scratchy. It's not anything like that. It's not harsh. But there's a lot of colors of it. Basically, all the shades have like a couple of colors, a couple different shades, of each color. Oh, I felt bad. This was caught so bad on this. There we go. I felt bad because I thought I ripped it. I think I might have ripped a thread of it. I felt so bad. Maybe not, but I hope not. But it was caught bad, you guys. I definitely didn't do it on purpose. And it was a gorgeous orange. That was probably my favorite color of the bunch right there, too. That lichen was really pretty, too. That really pretty green. Lemonade. That's a nice happy color for those of you who like nice happy colors. I put that yarn like every way but the right way. I think it's almost like that sport material. And it's got that sheen to it like that sport material. I don't know, I don't love that. But then this this stuff was a dream. Like the chenille, oh my goodness. Chenille Appeal. And it's the same line, the Let's Get Cozy line, and it's also 100% polyester, but it's almost like fine velvet yarn. It's chenille, but it's I bet it will work up a lot like the Karen Cloud Cakes do in feel and texture. And it feels wonderful. It feels so nice. I guess I'd have to do the math, but just like my thought is that yardage to price, it's probably a lot less yarn for your money compared to the Cloud Cakes. But man, is it ever nice to feel. Plus, it's always nice, like, to be able to get so many different colors. Like, I am in love with this green that I'm holding right now. And there's another color that I'm going to hold. It's the gold next to it. The gold next to it. Oh my gosh. They're such nice yarns. I'm going to have to make some room in my collection real soon to get some of these newer yarns before they're gone. I'll tell you what. Because these were a dream. If you are looking for some new soft yarn, like really soft, bougie, luxury feeling yarn to touch, this might be something that you might want to try out. Like, even if you're ordering it and you want to just try one of them or something, I highly suggest this one. I have not obviously gotten it to use, but oh, it feels so nice in my hands, you guys. And there's so many different colors to choose from. There is a black that is not in stock. This is a dark gray even that they have. So there is like where the other brand was, or the other line was a lot lighter, the chain spun yarn is a lot lighter. And there are some light colors here also. But there are dark options in these. Like I said, the dark gray. There's a black one that was not stocked yet. But they're so nice. And then this was a Velux jumbo yarn, which is new from Lion Brand, also at least new to the store. Normally $11.99, and it's like rope, not hollow rope either. I mean, I'm sure it may be hollow rope, but it's very thick and coarse feeling inside. The yarn itself is still very soft on the outside. I don't know why I said coarse, but it's just hardy feeling, like it's a thick rope yarn. Which is not my style, but it does feel nice. With this kind of yarn, like the only thing, like if I had it, kind of like when people had, I know it's not the same yarn, but when people had like a lot of that sachet yarn in abundance, I would not have ever unwound it and made like the scarves with it. I would have kept it in its thick form and made like, I've seen people make like bags out of it because there's no real stretch to it. I bet this stuff, even though you'd have to use a lot of it, would make some really nice like bags or something like that. Maybe some smaller sized ones, maybe not huge ones, because you'd have to use a lot of yarn. But those in a big hook would probably make a pretty nice bag, because I bet there's not a lot of stretch to that either. But yeah, or like a rug. They'd probably make a pretty nice rug. It's very soft. It'd be nice under your feet. But definitely not my type of yarn, but there are some really pretty colors in it. And then, yeah, look at that. It's a nice purple. I was very surprised to see these here. I've never even heard of them. I've never heard of any of these right here, these Lion Brand ones. And I don't think I've seen them on the website yet either. Maybe they are by now. By the time this video comes out, they might be there. It's a nice close-up of the floor. Good job, Heather. My camera skills were amazing today, huh, guys? I was also trying not to film anybody either that were wandering around, but still. And then I had showed you guys at Meijer's a scarfie or two that I thought were new. I definitely found the same scarfy here. The coral one, it's down below, and I know I'm going to show you in a second, but this one is new for sure. There we go. The rust cameo, I guess it is. But it's like a pink and a scarlet mixed together. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And you guys who've been around know that Scarfy's one of my favorite yarns anyway, so I'd like to think that I would know if it's new or not. Some of them I'm not totally sure on, so I can't say that, but like I definitely have never seen this one before. It is definitely a new one, and I don't know why I put it up there. I will fix that in a moment. That drives me nuts. That's the one I showed you from Myers. I'm almost certain that's a newer one, the Seafoam Clay one. That's beautiful. And then, where is the other one? Come on, Heather. There is a pale gray and blue one here, or pale gray and denim one here that looks like a newer one. But there we go. There we go, Heather. The one at the bottom here is not the mustard and white one, which I believe I pick it up and show you guys in a second. And it's not the mustard and ice one that is up there, but this is, I think it's called pink ice. And I hope my camera actually shows it as well as I'm thinking it does. Yeah, mustard and pink ice. But I really wanted it to. It's newer. It's not brand new, but I think it's very pretty with that mustard color next to that light pink color. And then really quickly, I just wanted to show you that my store was actually stocked in some of the retro stripes. There's my finger again. Great camera work today. The retro stripes that everybody seems to be looking for. And this one, yeah, the fiery looking one, I'm always looking for those. But I will talk to you guys later.